Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue and I am back for another Love and Hip Hop Atlanta review, y'all. All right, so the episode starts off with the last one left off, which was with Ciara mushing Carly Red in the face. Her wig almost came off. And her wig almost came off because Ciara's assistant came from behind while the security guards were trying to get in between them, and she grabbed Carly by the wig and she was trying to hit her, and I was just like, don't nobody need your help. Get the hell out of this. Who are you? I was just so upset that Carly works on my nerves, but I don't want Carly to get jumped. I just felt like that was completely unnecessary and uncalled for. And Ciara seemed to have the situation completely under control. I mean, at the end of the day, her wig did get snatched off, but I think it was because she grabbed Carly grabbed hers. Somehow it might have even just been security or the melee, but that wig came completely off. Her braids came out. She looked like Celia from The Color Purple. It was terrible. It was embarrassing, y'all. It was so embarrassing. And I personally feel like Ciara was drunk. I really do feel like that. I feel like Ciara was drunk. And I feel like she was letting the anger get to her. I feel like there was probably a lot of conversation behind the scenes about how she felt about Carly, which is why the assistant came out of nowhere and put her hands on Carly. I just thought that was so unnecessary and I was not appreciative. Now, if Ciara wanted to mush Carly, then that's one thing. I didn't agree with that either because I didn't feel like it deserved to go physical. You know what I'm saying? Even though Carly could have just left the party, I just didn't think it needed to go physical. It really didn't. Ciara could have just walked off and ignored her. And then what? You know what I'm saying? She would have eventually just left. And if she would have caused the scene, then you put your hands on her and mush her in the face. But just y'all standing there trying to talk, I felt like Ciara was on one. But they get Carly out of there. And when Carly was trying to walk past her, Bambis is talking to Carly like she the one tripping, and Ciara is still trying to grab back Carly's hair. Carly was trying to get out there so quick. Once she realized she was being jumped, she was like, oh bitch, time out, I'm out of here. Okay, I will fight y'all one-on-one with security involved, but I can't have females I don't need no coming from behind me. I can't have that. That's too much. That's a liability. Okay, I am an actress. Okay, and I deserve better work conditions than this, Mona. Okay, so Carly went ahead and exited. Y'all saw how Rashida hurry up and got out the way, huh? Okay, they both your friend, huh? Okay, all right. Child, please. So after Carly goes to press to talk to Rashida, and Bambi goes over to Ciara's house to talk to her. They discuss the fight and the assistant jumping in, and Carly feels like it was a setup. I don't think it was a setup. I think Carly is taking a very messed up situation and overreacting to it, if that's even possible. I hate to even say that, but I definitely don't think that it was something that was pre-planned. I just think that there was a lot of conversation behind the scenes and people were upset on Ciara's behalf. Okay, so that's just what I'm thinking. But I don't think that, it was like, oh, if she come in there, we gonna jump her. Because Ciara, like she said, her wig wasn't even glued down all the way, obviously. So she didn't, wasn't at that event to fight. She already got this case pending. Her lawyer was in the building. None of that looked good. Ciara is unraveling. I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know what she's doing in her personal life, but she seems to not have control over her life right now. And I know y'all want us to think that this is just reality show, bullshit, but I'm sorry. Something about Ciara makes me feel like, there's some real unsettledness going on in there somewhere. So yeah, I'm a little worried about sis, okay? Not just her physical, but her inside as well. Because she has done so much crying this season, and it's only episode 3 or 4. So I'm just saying, y'all, it doesn't look fake to me. When Carly talked about the assistant coming at her from behind, Rashida was like, oh, I didn't see that. I was like, oh, you ain't see that? You ain't see that? Oh, okay, Rashida, you ain't see that. They played it back. It looked like Rashida should have saw it. But I guess it was so much going on. It's melee. How can you expect somebody to see everything that's going on in that moment? We watching it from the cameraman's point of view, which is, up far away and higher up. We can see the back of Rashida's head, but she might have just had the security guard's arm in the way, okay? The Crazy 88's is big as hell. Shout out to Roxanne. Ciara says that she cursed her assistant out. Okay, she went off on her and told her she shouldn't have never put her hands on Carly because she sees Carly as family, even if they beefing right now. I said, okay, you know. I mean, they could have showed us that conversation on camera in order for me to really believe it. But, you know, okay, Ciara, that's fine. I'll take that. So, y'all, then there's an extremely long scene with Lightskinned Keisha and her old man, Coca Vango. They are doing a pancake off where they battle who can make the best blueberry pancakes for their YouTube channel. And they was doing it on their cell phone. And I was just like, I thought y'all was professionals. Never mind. Anyway, I'm just saying, like, one cell phone. Okay. I mean, they could have just been playing around because the actual cameras were there. But either way, it's a very long scene in which, you know, we come to understand more about Lightskinned Keisha. They discuss a little Scrappy. And Lightskinned Keisha feels like, you know, they hating on her. It ain't just them. It's people on the internet, they hating on her. And Coca's happily ever after that they got going on. Okay, they just mad and all of this and all of that. And I'm like, they probably, people do be hating hella hard. They do. Coca says that people even sometimes think that Keisha was born with a silver spoon in her mouth or something, but she was actually homeless at one point, living out in a car on a street. All right, she was going through it at one point, and they had to get on their feet, and they get it how they live. They artists, so they do YouTube while they trying to get their music to pop off. You know, do what you got to do out here. You know, they do the mukbangs and all of those things, pranking one another. Y'all know all that little lame shit that people do to get hundreds of thousands of followers. I mean, I'm just saying, y'all, I'm not into it. But, you know, I see how you could be. But that pranking shit is just dumb to me. Like, I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm straight off that. But they just moved into their first home together, and now she wants marriage. And he says that he wants that too, but it's just not the time for that yet. But he wants all of that with her. And I'm like, look, I'm not about to ask you how you want to move in with somebody, purchase a home with somebody, but you don't want to marry him. But I guess she says that he's trying to get the money together so they can have like a, you know, a real outlandish wedding and they can do it big. And I respect that. So, you know, however y'all want to do it, whenever y'all want to do it. If she love it, I like it. Basically. Something about him is, I don't know. But something about it feels like she's more into it than he is. I don't know why. That's something that I'm getting off of their relationship. But that I'm getting that off their relationship. And I don't know why. Okay, look, I could be totally wrong. And people could be perfectly happy together. Just like she said. But I usually feel like when people say crazy shit like their relationship is a happily ever after, I feel like they're crazy as hell. I feel like there's no such thing. I feel like in real life, nobody should ever describe like relationships as happily ever after. Like, because it's not like that. So, yeah. Because shit ain't a fairy tale. Like, shit is real life. Okay? So I'm just kind of looking at her and him like, okay. But that scene was too long. So y'all, Mama D is throwing Scrappy a birthday party and, you know, everybody is in attendance. It's a surprise birthday party. So Scrappy isn't there yet, but Scrap de Leon is there. He's back and better than ever. Okay, looking nice, as nice as he can look. And he's got custody of his children. He's doing businesses. You know what I'm saying? He's doing great out here. And everybody's happy to see him doing well, including young Jack, who's also there in attendance, of course. Kirk and Rashida are there, and Mama D comes over and mentions how she's talked to Mama Shirlene and how they are going against the grain. All right? Basically, y'all can't be mad at Mama Shirlene for trying to do her little hustle on the side. But they don't see it like that. They feel like she's taking away from their business in order to sell her things. And I thought that her line was a plus size line and was probably sizes that press didn't carry. I don't know. But either way, if it's something that is bothersome to Rashida and Kirk because they are the business owners, then have a conversation. I don't understand why Kirk and Rashida can't just have a conversation with Shirlene. Why does it have to be all of this, oh, we gonna talk later and then let's do it on Love and Hip Hop in this very public setting at a party. Like, why wasn't this a conversation that happened at Kirk and Rashida's house? You know what I'm saying? It's just me, y'all. Like, I don't know. But either way, I guess because Mama D came up to them and put it on Front Street, they then felt defensive and didn't like that it was coming off as if they were treating her bad, when Rashida feels like Charlene is taking advantage. She says she put Mama Charlene in a nice apartment and she pays her very well, and she went and started this business using their contacts and all of this stuff. So yeah, they gonna drag this out basically. Spice comes over and just like everybody else, she thought 2020 was gonna be her year. Oh, there's still some year left, but Jesus, looking glum, ain't it? But you know what? Be optimistic when in the midst of sorrow. I ain't gonna do it. But y'all know what I'm saying. It's okay, y'all. We're gonna be all right. I gotta say that after I mention how terrible it is. Okay? But look, Charlene come in and y'all, what's going on with Charlene hair? It's supposed to be purple, but it looked like when the gray start to grow in, so her scalp look ashy. I didn't know what was going on. I'm sorry, Miss Charlene, but that was bothersome to me in that scene. I guess my TV is too HD for whatever the hell was going on with her hair. But either way, she walks up to them and they want to know why she talking to Mama D about the business, trying to make it seem like they messing over her. And she like, I didn't say anything like that. I just said what it was. I didn't say anything that wasn't true. And I just kind of feel like this is a conversation for another time. And I also don't like the fact that Kirk and Rashida have to come up to Charlene to tell her things. Because I feel like she probably feels like defensive or, like they ganging up on her. I just don't understand why Rashida can't have these conversations with her mom alone, because I feel like Kirk only makes shit worse. Like, he's so annoying. I feel like he antagonizes Charlene. Like, he can't wait for her to do something to piss Rashida off, because then it's, it could be like, oh yeah, won't you come closer to me and be mad at your mama with me, because he's always mad at Miss Charlene. And it's just something about that is irksome to me. And plus, Kirk just works on my damn nerves. Him and that Adam's apple sitting up there talking about he sent somebody up there to the Houston store to do a trial run and sales went up 85%. I said, Kirk, if you don't get the out of my face with these numbers you pulling out your, okay, like, child, look, at the end of the day, the stores in the mall, what is Miss Charlene doing that whoever you sent in there, basically raised the whole thing 80%? Like, let me know what the differentiation mark is, because I feel like Kirk is on some bullshit, but that's just me. Scrappy and Bambi come in. It's a big surprise. It's Scrappy's first surprise party. He's never had one before. Mama D surprise! She a little extra. And Young Jock see her sipping out of a glass that she's holding on to extremely strong. And this look like production right here. This look like we produced this scene for y'all. And Young Jock tells Scrappy, hey, look like your mama drinking. So they go and, they go around and crowd her. What you drinking on? It's cola. Damn. You know what I'm saying? They really working on Mama D's nerves, but she got to understand where they coming from. Okay, you're an alcoholic, Mama D. They got to check in. Okay, because if they don't check in, they'll turn around and your ass will be back in the hospital. But of course, Mama D still feels like this is all out treason. I said, ma'am. So then we see Bambi talking to Spice and Tokyo, who's back on the scene, Shekinah, and Scrap DeLeon. They all sitting there talking. And they talk about Carly and Ciara's fight, of course. Spice said that she talked to both of them about it and she don't know what to think just yet. Tokyo is no longer a virgin, okay? I follow her on Instagram, so I already know she been losing weight and getting dick. Good for her. She's also working on new music with the likes of Lightskinned Keisha. And of course, Bambi has to make a facial expression and let it be known that she doesn't like Lightskinned Keisha. And, we didn't really understand why Bambi didn't like Lightskinned Keisha at first. And now that we understand what the issue is, I'm looking at Bambi like, are you serious? Bambi, I love you. You know what I'm saying, Bambi? Most of the time, girl, I be here with you. But right now, I'm looking at you like, what the hell are you talking about? Are you really sitting up here being upset because Coco Vango got stolen by Lightskinned Keisha away from your friend Annie? Like, That sounds like a personal problem that don't have nothing to do with you, just like Shekinah said. I don't understand why Shekinah thinks it's her duty to make Bambi and Lightskinned Keisha get along. I mean, for what? I guess so Lightskinned Keisha can be a part of the scenes with them. Like those little dry ass scenes that need Shekinah and Spice to make them entertaining. Or Mimi to be eating a damn sandwich in the background. Or Carly and her lips to be flapping around, scaring us that they might fall off. Look, at the end of the day, Bambi, you too grown to be giving a shit about whatever the hell you think is the issue between Lightskinned Keisha and your friend Annie. All right? Like Tokyo said, a man can't get stole if he don't want to get stole. So I just kind of feel like Bambi is doing this for a storyline, and so y'all will stay up out of her and Scrappy's business. Then Bambi's mom gets there, and y'all know her and Mama D still got beef, and looking at the previews, it is going to get much worse. Apparently, they can't coexist. KK was there as well, and she tried to talk Mama D, off the ledge, because Mama D was like, I ain't dealing with this, I'm leaving. So she put on her little furrow and went up on out the door. I said, all right, Mama D, if you gonna let Bambi's mama run you up out of a party you playing, girl, don't lie. You was ready to go home so you can get into that liquor. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I hope that's not what happened. So Ciara gets a text message from her lawyer while she's threading some eyebrows. And she's so nervous. And she calls Rashida over because Rashida's business is right down the street. And she's so nervous, So she need her to be there with her. Just left her client in the booth. Like her client ain't got nowhere to go. Like she came in here to get her eyebrows threaded. That's like a 30-minute to an hour process. I'm not sure. I never got it done. But whatever it is, if it's that, okay, I'm just trying to understand why it was okay to just leave the lady in there and walk on out here to film a scene with Rashida and the lawyer. Like, just like that poor lady. I hope somebody went in there after her, okay? But either way, the lawyer comes in, and I'm like, I don't understand why she couldn't text Ciara this information so Ciara wasn't so nervous and scared. Like, bitch, you could have texted her and said that you got video to clear her. You'll show it to her when y'all see each other. Like... Anyway, she shows her the video, which completely exonerates Ciara from this so-called fight that they got into at the funeral. It showed the funeral. It showed that Ciara didn't touch her and that she was the aggressor. Ciara is so thankful and grateful, and now she just has to deal with the Carly situation. Carly said she didn't know whether she was going to press charges or not because she felt like since old girl put her hands on her, she might press charges. Then she called Ciara's mom and told her she was going to press charges. I said, Carly, why you keep calling everybody mama going off? What's wrong with you? What do you feel like because your ass is old, you want to talk to the representative? You want to talk to somebody the same age with you since you out here beefing with all of these damn children? I mean, compared to her age, shit. But anyway, okay, I don't understand. She did that same thing with Alexis Sky. Like, Mo gets robbed by Alexis Sky people, so you curse out her mama. You get into it with Ciara, so you call her mama and tell her you're going to call the police and press charges on her. So now she has to worry about that. And that's why she was so nervous about whatever was going to take place with Carly, right? So y'all, Stevie J and Mimi have a old miscellaneous ass scene where they meet up at the studio. Mimi says that Faith has done some great work with Stevie, but I'm still kind of worried about him. He sent me some text messages and, there was a phone call that I'm just not too sure about. Y'all, I'm still trying to get my Mimi voice back. I'm sorry. Like, I hear it in my head, but it don't sound right coming out my mouth. I'm going to get it together. But either way, okay, Mimi sits down with him because, she wants to be sure that he's not trying to get the draw. Okay, and he says that he really does just see her as family, and she's glad, because she says that Faith is the only reason she has been getting her child support check on time, and she does not want that to be disturbed by any foolishness that Stephen Jordan might cook up, okay, now that things are going good in his life. But no, that's not what it is. And then they get on this conversation about, is she going to marry Ty? He got married. They never thought he would get married first. I said, y'all was together. Why was that a conversation? Never mind. Anyway, she says after her relationship with him, she went through a series of relationships and she just has all these abandonment issues from her mother, and she doesn't know if marriage is for her. And it's a conversation that she hasn't had with Ty yet. And, it's just kind of like, well, I guess you need to go to therapy and deal with that, huh, Mimi? Haven't you been going to therapy already, girl? You need to dig deep and go ahead and deal with them issues your mama left you with and let them go. You too old for this now. Okay, I don't know what the hell being married got to do with your mama, but I do understand the connection to the abandonment and not trusting or feeling safe with people. And Stevie does take responsibility for the fact that he did not make that any better by continuing to dog her ass out for 15 years. So, yeah. I feel like if you can forgive Stevie, you damn sure need to be able to forgive your mama. I'm just saying. But yeah, it's good to see that everybody's doing well over there, with Stephen Jordan and all of his children and the harem of women that he's left behind. So Jock is opening a new club. And he invites Shekinah, Lightskinned Keisha, and Coco Vango down to look at the new club and taste some food from the chef he's hired for the place. And Shekinah has invited the Bam and Scrappy there because she wants to get to the bottom of what the issue is with Lightskinned Keisha and Coco Vango. And I'm just kind of like, Shekinah, you messy thick bitch. Like, she's so thick. She's so messy though. Oh my God. Why? Did we need you to do this? I don't think so. But you know what? Okay, Shekinah, we're going to run with it. So Bambi comes in on one, okay, with these big ass Space Invader sunglasses on. I said, bitch, you need to send that back to Groupon or wherever you bought that from. Yeah, I know they're probably expensive, but don't they look like some shit made in China? Never mind. Anyway, okay, look, masquerading is name brand, bitch. If you don't get out of my face with this. But she show up with an attitude. They come in, they don't really speak to Lightskinned Keisha and Coco Vango. And when Shekinah tries to start to do her mediator job for this evening, Bambi says that she's not gonna do it. She's not in the mood. And Lightskinned Keisha was like, and I'm not in the mood either. I guess we not gonna talk then, bitch. Because I don't know what the issue is. Okay, you need to get your fucking gums fixed. You need to be worrying about that. Okay, like he's my nigga. Like it's my dick. Like what's the problem? I'm on Lightskinned Keisha's side with this. I don't understand what the shit Bambi is upset about. Talking about, oh, I don't deal with home wrecker ass bitches. And Jock, stop being such a dick rider. Like I understand that the Bam and Scrap are your family and everything, but you could just stay out of it. You don't have to give the stupid opinion. Okay, siding with Bambi talking about you understand where she coming from. Lightskinned Keisha does not have to be a home wrecker, especially since Annie and Coco Vango wasn't married, bitch. Okay, like I'm just saying, you're not really a home wrecker if you're not, fucking with a married man. At the end of the day, y'all was girlfriend and boyfriend, and he broke up with you and became girlfriend and boyfriend with that bitch. Like, I just don't understand people that take it to this level. You are all single out there, okay? But the Bam feel like Lightskinned Keisha is a hood squirrel. Not even a hood rat, bitch. A hood squirrel. I say, well, at least she's quick on her feet. The Bam say that he gonna play Lightskinned Keisha just the way he did Annie. And I'm like, and if he do, that means that he's the issue. Like, I don't understand why, y'all are coming at her. Like she said, deal with the man, not the woman. She said she ain't have nothing to do with the reason why they broke up. I mean, we all know how this goes. They young. Like, you go with somebody, you like them, you outgrow it, the situation gets stale, you don't want to be with them no more, you move on to the next person. Like, or you meet somebody else and you like them more, so you move on and you be with them. Yeah, it sucks, but it's fucking life. Like, Bambi, you should know better. Ciara says that she miss Carly like crazy. So she invited her to church. She brought Rashida with her, and Carly brings Spice with her. So they go to church service. It seems like a Bible study more than a church service, but either way, they meet in the hallway. And Spice and Rashida at first try to play mediator, but eventually they let them have a conversation on their own. Ciara started crying immediately. I feel like Ciara is really going through a lot right now. I know that we try to make it seem like it's all for TV, but I don't think so. I think that if anybody is sincerely going through something, I feel like it's Ciara, because I think you can see it just weighing down on her. And I feel like when she was trying to talk to Carly, you could take it one of two ways. Maybe she was being fake and she just don't want to have another lawsuit on her hands. And she was trying to make up with Carly so she wouldn't have to deal with that. Or maybe she really did miss her friend and felt remorse and realized she was tripping and just wanted to fix the situation. Because she did come at Carly like she wanted to fix it and she's sorry. And she does see how messed up it was for her assistant to get into their fight and everything. And I feel like Carly Carly is just still hell-bent on seeing Ciara as this person that hasn't been there for her. But it's like y'all are both going through things in y'all life right now. You're a grown, like, y'all, I'm grown as fuck. Like, let me make you understand something. Like, I don't expect anybody to be there for me when I'm going through shit. We're all grown. I'm 31, about to be 32 years old. I'm married. Like, I don't look for my friends to like be beating down my door or ringing my phone or coming. Like, I just don't expect that from people. I just don't. I have my mama, I have my husband, you know what I'm saying? The few homegirls that I got that check in on me when they check in on me, you know, Brittany, whatever, fuck you, bitch. I ain't talked to you in a long time. Fuck you. Anyway, I'm used to my necklace being here. Okay, she ain't gonna watch this video anyway. But yeah, cause you know the bitch be on Twitter talking all fucking day, but you know as soon as you say something to her, she act like you know she ain't see you reply to her fucking tweet. Like, you know, bitch be your best friend and play it like that. Anyway, she see this, she ain't gonna see it though. But anyway, yeah, so I just kind of feel like Carly is putting 20 on 10. Okay, I feel like she's doing way too much. She's putting way too much on Ciara, and I feel like just like you got a lot going on, so does Ciara, and I don't understand why she can't just give the girl a break and let it go. And I do understand they got physical, but this is a fucking reality show. So what? Get over it. Like, she mushed you. Okay, mush her back and get over it. Like, whatever y'all need to do. But I do look at them and feel like they could have made up at this point. But Carly said that her best friend is Karma and Karma is a bitch. And maybe they can work it out in the future. Because Ciara was like, what I gotta do, Carly? Because I'm really sorry, Carly. I'm just, you know, and Carly start crying, and then it's snot and tears, and it's Annalise Keaton on Thursday nights. It's just all down you, you know what I'm saying? And then they just walk off and they don't hug or nothing. And I was just like, this is sad. This is so sad. Like, I can't believe y'all couldn't make up, you old ass plastic bitches. Y'all should have made up. Oh, I'm so disappointed in y'all. Oh, Lord. But anyway, y'all, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is getting better. It looks like it's going to be good. I'm enjoying thus far. Okay, I know we are used to, like, the first 5 seasons of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, which were, like, the most amazing years of reality TV show history. But at the same time, y'all, I think we can stop acting like everything boring because niggas ain't fighting every episode. Like, it was enjoyable enough for me, at least this episode. But you know, we'll see where it goes because they always act like it's going to be good and then we be bored. So we going to see. But anyway, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I love y'all so much and I'll see y'all in the next one.